Can have your attention here in the deadline room. We'll continue on with today's Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series media availability, and we're now joined by Kyle Larson, driver of the number 42 Sharon Ice Cold Coke Chevrolet for Chip Ganassi Racing. Kyle comes into this race as your Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series points leader. Kyle, what's this experience been like for you? You know, leading the points through a significant part of the season. How has that changed your perspective as a driver?
Yeah, it's been cool. You know, I expected to. Well, I wanted to start the season off good. I didn't know I would start the season off being the point leader and you know, carrying it through like we have been. But it's just been, you know, a lot of fun to show up to the racetracks. Now we've got a fast car and capable of winning, you know, almost every race. So just got to keep, you know, myself got to keep working hard. Everybody at the race shop needs to, you know, keep working hard to build on what we currently have and make it even better. So just enjoying my time right now and having fun each and every week, and you know, hopefully we can have some more solid runs and you know, continue to lead the points. All
puns intended. Does it make you feel like you have a target on your back?
Not this weekend. We gotta share an ice cold Coke, so no target.
Okay, we're going to start over here on the right with Mike, and then we'll come over here to Chase.
Mike Hembry from USA Today. Kyle, there's been a lot of theories here over the years about how you should race, stay at the back and be safe maybe, or you're safer at the front, whatever, a lot of different views on that. Is the stage racing, you think, going to change some points of view on that?
I guess. I mean, we had stage racing at Daytona. I feel like a lot of stuff I've read this week, it's like people forgot that we had stage racing at Daytona. But, yeah, I mean, I think we saw more teams racing the full you know, race at the 500. I think you typically have, you know, 8 to 10 guys that ride around the back normally at races like this. But now with, you know, having, you know, 20 points on the line, 2 bonus points on the line throughout the first half of the race, it seems like we get more people to race. So that I think stage racing's definitely helped everywhere, but especially the super speedways to you know, kind of make us have to race. But in the past, I've always, you know, ran hard. I've never, you know, held back anything. So we'll continue to do the same.
Okay, we'll go to Chase, then to Bob, then to Lee.
Chase Wellham, FoxSports.com. Kyle, given what happened to Joey Logano and the 22 team, the encumbered win, what are your thoughts on the encumbered win rule?
I don't know. I don't really worry about that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't really have an opinion because I race and I drive the car, and however the tech stuff works, that's how it works. So I don't really worry about it a whole lot.
Bob?
Bob Pockris, ESPN. I'm going to follow up a little bit on that. Maybe that you can might be more to relate. I mean, Joey loses the 5 playoff points that he would have had. How big a deal is that, and does that make you look at things like when you guys talk about how, if you're even involved in the conversations about how far to push things?
Yeah, like I'm not involved in all that stuff, so that's why I don't really care about it all. But yeah, I mean, 5 bonus points is huge. You know, that could be the difference of making it to Homestead. You never know. So, yeah, you know, the 5 bonus points is big. I almost think, you know, I almost think the penalty needs to be. I'm not saying the penalty needs to be bigger, but there's more points on the line throughout the race now with the stages and stuff. So 25 regular season points doesn't really seem all that big to me because, I mean, you can gain 20, you know, in the first half of a race. So I was, you know, reading some of that, and I, back in the day, or not back in the day, but, you know, last year's points, you know, 25 would have been pretty significant. You know, now with the way stage racing is, I honestly don't feel like 25 points is that much. I know their, you know, infraction was pretty minor, but they did get hit with a big penalty. So, yeah, I don't know, but the 5 bonus points, you know, taking that away is definitely big.
We'll go to your right to Lee.
Lee Spencer, Motorsport.com. Since you've been running so well this season, have you seen any interest or perhaps a bump in sponsorship interest from companies in your program?
I mean, that's also something I stay out of. You know, I just worry about the driving part of things. I know Laletta and all the other you know, marketing people at Chip Ganassi Racing kind of deal with that stuff. I haven't talked to them really at all about it. but we've definitely been with running well. I've been in front of the camera a lot more, and I feel like that kind of stuff helps gain sponsors and keep sponsors that we currently have happy. So I don't know. I guess I'd have to ask now. I didn't really think about all that.
Go to the right to Caleb.
Caleb Whistler, Speedway Digest. Being the points leader through the first quarter of the season, how would you assess this first quarter?
It's been good. We got, we had 3 consecutive second place finishes that led to the win, and then we got another second place finish after that. So, 4 second place finishes and a win to start. I think our average finish is like basically 6th. So it's been a solid start to the year. We just got to continue to keep working hard. It's a really long season. Teams get better and worse throughout the year, so we just got to continue to dig deep and build on what we have right now to get better and hopefully challenge for some more wins.
Additional questions for Kyle? Okay, Kyle. Oh, we have one right there. Let's get to Dustin. I see your hand there, buddy.
Kyle, Dustin Long, NBC Sports. What do you feel like you learned from Daytona, or you got even better at with plate racing that maybe can translate here? And are you finding a little bit more respect on the track as you have more and more continued success?
Yeah, I thought we had a great speed weeks. I think our team had put a little bit more emphasis in our super speedway program, and we had more speed. I thought at Daytona I was able to get to people's back bumpers, where in the past I could never do that, and I would always get kind of hung out if I was the last guy in line. It was hard for me to stay with the draft, where now I feel like I could get pretty racy at Daytona, and with that I felt like I learned a ton. I was able to get to the lead a few times during that race, and where I've never really gotten to do that before. So, put myself in position to be up front was big, and like I said, I learned a lot. And I think they made some small adjustments and stuff to our cars to hopefully get some more speed. So we'll see if we're got the same sort of speed as we did the 500, and maybe learn some more again, and try and put that into work. And as far as respect out on the track and stuff like that, I think as each year you get a little bit more. My first year, rookie, you got the rookie stripe. Nobody follows you, and that's why you always get shuffled back and get caught up in wrecks and stuff. But each year I feel like I get more and more people to kind of follow you, and I think that helps a lot. You see Dale Jr., he's extremely fast at these places because he's friends with everybody in the field, and everybody follows him.
Can you give a sense of, you said you learned a lot at Daytona this year, but what do you learn by running in the front as opposed to running in the middle? I mean, obviously you're learning in the past plate races also.
Yeah, I think what I learned at Daytona was how to kind of start a run and continue that momentum to get to the lead. I've never really, before the 500, I never really was in position to pass somebody for the lead. I would always I could work my way up to 6th, 7th, 8th, around there, but then I'd kind of stall out. Where at the 500, I thought that, and it showed I led some laps, so I was able to kind of learn how to make runs and get to the lead. Sometimes those runs would kind of disappear because I would make mistakes trying to get them. And then also, being in the lead, I never got the lead before, so I didn't really know how to manipulate the lines and stuff like that. And you got to be extremely aggressive as the leader, blocking and stuff like that. So I made some mistakes and lost the lead, but was able to get back to the lead. And had I not run out of fuel at the 500, I thought I had learned enough throughout the race that nobody would have passed me on that final lap. But you never know either. So. Like I said, I felt like I learned a lot. That's probably the super speedway race where I felt like I learned the most.
Any additional questions here for Kyle Larson? Kyle, thanks for taking the time to join us today, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.